Hi, Collective. I'm Ancient, and I have a message for someone. There was a weird energy that came over me. It was like as if you realize this person is a part of your journey. Like you need to handle the situation differently. Because I feel like some of you recently, maybe you were acting as the king and queen of swords with this person. Because this could be the energy that came back. And you're so gun ho on not being hurt. You're a bit paranoid, and I don't mean that like disrespectfully, like, but you are a bit paranoid just because of everything you've gone through, which is warranted. But I feel like your paranoia is like a symptom of the past, and you were working out of the king and queen of swords. Some of you kind of switched roles with the person because I felt like maybe you were working out of your heart chakra, and because of how they treated you, and not just them but like other people, family, friends, like major betrayal, colleagues, like people just been getting on your nerves. And so you've kind of like pull your heart chakra, um like you close your heart chakra, and so you've been kind of wielding the sword proudly, but then it's also caused some sort of depression a little bit because you're like overly protective of yourself. Again, it's warranted. you know the hurt that you've experienced over the past like year, 2 years, it's a lot for one person to take. But I feel that you're recognizing this person is coming back around more than just one reason. I think you're getting better at using your intuition, but you're also getting better at just asking those tough questions. So for some of you, you could have cut the person off real quick and say, you know what, the answer is a no. But now I feel like you've elevated spiritually, and so you see this situation or this opportunity as a way for not you to extend an olive branch, but you're asking this person, like, what is your intentions towards me? you're getting you're getting straight to the point, no chaser. What is your intentions? Why are you reaching out? If you're reaching out because you want to play games or you want to be mean, like, I don't want any contact. Like, some of you are just getting that direct, and I feel maybe that was a skill set that you didn't have prior, and now instead of just like cutting people off, you're giving them an opportunity. So essentially you are extending your own olive branch, but like you're giving them the opportunity by extending an olive branch for them to extend an olive branch towards you, because you realize that these people are coming back into your life for a reason. Now, the reason could be for 2 days. The reason could be where they need closure, because I see the world here. The world represents some sort of like closure here, and then we have the deck I'm using is different. So we have the mother of baskets. So it's like, which is the queen of cups. The closure is an emotional one, but it's also you learning to forgive people. Forgiving people doesn't mean that you agree with their behavior, and it doesn't mean that you need to take them back. So it's learning to forgive, I feel, was was a part of this lesson as relates to this person. Now, the forgiveness you show this person, it could elevate to them evolving even more. Actually, it will. Okay, I'm not picking up on any sinister energy, to be honest. I'm not picking up on anything negative. I really feel like this person. Now, this is for some of you. This is not for all of you. Okay, now if you are dealing with like a married man that's in a marriage, that's not what I, this is not for you. That's somebody that is contractually tied to someone else spiritually and also in the 3D. And marriage is different. Um, this individual is going through an evolutionary process to become the emperor spiritually and also in the 3D. So I feel your love and kindness that you've shown towards this person is elevating them to that level, to that status. And I don't feel anything low vibe. And I don't know why I need to say this, but I'm going to say it. For those of you that are involved with married men and married women, let me tell you something about that. There is a transformation and a tower moment that you need to experience in that. If you are saying, well, my person is married and I'm trying to get them to see that they're my person, there's something within you that needs to be healed. Okay. Whether or not you feel like that's your person, if they are married, like on paper, married, not dating, not in relationships, because that's not being in a relationship with someone, like saying, oh, we're boyfriend and girlfriend or we're partners. Or like if you're in a connection with someone, you have a child with them, but you're not married to them, that's different. That's not the same thing. And some of you may argue with me and say, ancient, and no, it's not. Yes, you can have a domestic partnership because you've been living with the person for 7, 10 years. Okay. But if you're married, if you're a married man, or if the person's a married woman, okay, and you are trying to get in between that partnership, or you're saying, well, the married man said he don't want to be with her, or the married woman, I'm telling you right now, you're creating karmic debt for yourself, because that is a contractual bond that has been there's a reason why that man chose that woman, or that woman chose that man, or vice versa. Okay. And you're dealing with it's too deep, that's a whole separate video, I'm not going to go there, but my advice to you is to leave that married man and that married woman alone, and get and heal, because there's something within you that needs to be healed, period. It's not the same thing as a love triangle. It's not the same thing, because the person is married. They're married. I'm going to say it again. They're married. If it's a married man and if it's a married woman, that is not the same thing as being in a love triangle with people that are technically still single, but in quote unquote relationships, partnerships with each other. That's not marriage. Okay. So, and again, if you continue to put yourself in that situation, you will continue to experience tower moments until you go through an ego death, because there's something within you that needs to be healed. There's something in you where you feel that being in love with a married man or a married woman is appropriate, because the universe is not going to allow that sort of friction, because it's a contractual agreement. It's contractual. So my advice is to let that married man and let that married woman make their decisions. Now, once they get divorced, not separated, divorce, then you can deal with them. But if the person's married, if there's nothing you've taken from my channel, I'm telling you, if the person is married, there's going to be karmic debt that you're going to have to pay. Now, if you didn't know they were married, that's different. But if you know, then it's time for you to step away. Okay. You have to be 10 toes down on that. So I see someone here wanting to extend an olive branch to you. Okay. And I feel like you're going to change your approach with this person, because I feel like you may have been a bit too harsh with them. Okay. That's all I have for you. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll talk to you soon.